Stills, this mic is all yours.
We'll get a sound first before we get going, so I don't have to do it in the middle of the whole thing. This is Reverend Wayne Sills from Movers Everywhere, and let me just get this going here. Okay, I'm going to start with something before I even start getting going here. I want to start with this. Okay, listen to this, and where we going?
Conspiracy, but you don't need a formal conspiracy. Right. When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice. Right. You don't get the real importance. There's no freedom of choice. That's a great point.
All right, there's a little snippet from the George Carlin thing, which I thought was great. Just to give us some sort of strange little rebellious move. Because George Carlin's always got something to say. Even when he's gone, he's got something to say. When I first got back here years back, a couple of years ago, I don't know how long ago, I had something from him about time. I was running the riot. I couldn't find it though. I was really trying to play it in. I couldn't find it. So anyhow, welcome everyone. This is less than 40. This is 40. Which was February the 9th. February 9th. And let me get into it over here. So I am blessed as the Son of God. 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 So it's a good one. This is we see these. Remember, these are laws. These are laws. These aren't suggestions. This is the way things are. These are revelations. This is knowledge. You don't have to force yourself to believe it. This is the way it is. You don't force yourself to believe in gravity, do you? You know it. Math, 2 + 4, you know it. Bang your head up against the wall to know it. It's a fact. These are facts. Facts of reality. Here's another fact for you. You're blessed as the Son of God. Okay, buy into it. Don't think about it too much. It's just the way it is. And then here, these things will help you understand it even more.
Lesson 40. I am blessed as a son of God. Today we will begin to assert some of the happy things to which you are entitled, being what you are. No long practice periods are required today, but very frequent short ones are necessary. Once every 10 minutes would be highly desirable, and you are urged to attempt this schedule and to adhere to it whenever possible. If you forget, try again. If there are long interruptions, try again. Whenever you remember, try again. You need not close your eyes for the exercise periods, although you will probably find it more helpful if you do. However, you may be in a number of situations during the day when closing your eyes would not be feasible. Do not miss a practice period because of this. You can practice quite well under any circumstances if you really want to. Today's exercises take little time and no effort. Repeat the idea for today and then add several of the attributes you associate with being a son of God, applying them to yourself. One practice period might, for example, consist of the following. I am blessed as a son of God. I am happy, peaceful, loving, and contented. Another might take this form. I am blessed as a son of God. I am calm, quiet, assured, and confident. If only a brief period is available, merely telling yourself that you are blessed as a son of God will do.
All right. So, lesson 40. We're 10 lessons away from the big 50. We hit the written reviews pretty soon. We're almost right side up. We're almost right side up. Things probably still tumbly. They're getting under there, so they're untumbling. We're moving towards the other side. We're coming full circle. Or maybe 180. I'm not sure how we want to. And today we realize that we're blessed to the Son of God. We're blessed. I want to see something. I'm looking up the word blessed. Synonyms for word blessed. Holy, hallowed, blessed, consecrated, sanctified. Let's see. Heavenly, exalted, adored, revered, beautified, sacred, divine, hallowed, worshipped, supernatural, glorified, unprofane, sacral, ordained. Or these are adjectives for being blessed. You were blessed as the Son of God. Fortunate, lucky, favored, privileged, providential, prosperous, in luck, advantaged, happy. Now, we don't know what that looks like, by the way. You can be in luck and you look like you get hit by a car. All right, but this is what is happening. I mean, you kind of hope when you get prosperous, that's prosperous in a way that it seems prosperous to you. That's the ultimate goal. But at least one of the goals can be is that when you see whatever you see around you is prosperous, because then nothing can hurt you. But when you have total control of everything, you can do whatever you want and have whatever you want. That's the most fun. And then you see everything. And you realize you're in total control anyhow. And then that's like your final kickoff before you wake up. You get to that final place where you realize, oh my God, I've never been ever in any danger because I'm in total control. Absolute control. I'm the creator of the dream from this very inception. When you do that, that's when you're prosperous, successful, charmed. That's when you become a blessed son of God. And you function, you're a source of pleasure, a source of peace. I mean, I've already been blessed as a son of God. I've been given a house. Now I have other things I have to work on. And how do I work on it? By letting him lead the way. Now, so long as I let him lead the way and I do nothing. Here's a good one. Here, sitting pretty, comfortable, having a charmed life. Heaven sent, expedient. Rosy, seasonable. Welcome, lucky dog. You are a lucky dog because you are a son of God. You are useful because you are a child of God. You were born under a lucky star because you're a son of God. We're all born under lucky stars. Our family is blessed to always have food on the table and a roof over our heads.
Lesson 40. I am blessed as a son of God. Today we will begin to assert some of the happy things to which you are entitled, being what you are. No long practice periods are required today, but very frequent short ones are necessary. Once every 10 minutes would be highly desirable, and you are urged to attempt this schedule and to adhere to it whenever possible. If you forget, try again. If there are long interruptions, try again. Whenever you remember, try again.
Remember, a teacher I had it. It's not about getting up when you fall down. Getting up 100 times when you fall down 100 times. When you try again, try again, try again, try again. It's not about grinding again. It's just about just doing it again. Just doing it again. All you want to do is you want to realize that you're trying to learn a fact. Your ego is resisting the simple learning of a fact. If someone says to you George Washington exists, yeah, of course he does. Okay. Your ego really doesn't have much of a problem with that. But he doesn't fight it. But if he did fight it, if there was resistance there, you would say, oh, no. There's no GW, George Washington. No.
You need not close your eyes for the exercise periods, although you will probably find it more helpful if you do. However, you may be in a number of situations during the day when closing your eyes would not be feasible. Do not miss a practice period because of this. You can practice quite well under any circumstances if you really want to. Today's exercises take little time and no effort. Repeat.
Isn't that excellent? That's the kind of exercise you want. Little time and no effort.
The idea for today and then add several of the attributes you associate with being a son of God, applying them to yourself. One practice period might, for example, consist of the following. I am blessed as a son of God. I am happy, peaceful, loving, and contented. Another might take this form. I am blessed as a son of God. I am calm, quiet, assured, and confident. If only a brief period is available, merely telling yourself that you are blessed as a son of God will do.
It's beautiful. It's nice. I like it. Reminds me of how when when you have all these wants and desires for things, you should be putting out there this idea The universe can duplicate that want. If you put in something into a computer, I don't want poverty. The computer doesn't say, oh, you don't want poverty, so I'm going to show you riches. It shows you poverty. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just say, I don't want something and expect not to get it. It shows you in want. It shows you what you're wanting. It gives you what you're wanting. It gives you the things you're wanting and not wanting. It just gives you it gives you the opposite of what you're going for. It's typical of the sensorial world to do that, giving you what you want, the opposite of what you want. Oh, Steve. Okay, good. Go ahead.
When I go from my head into my heart and into my body and into my breath, that I am blessed as the Son of God. It becomes experiential as I relax my shoulders and soften my breath. The experience goes from concept to experience. And the blessedness of God lives, it's closer to source than the intellectual choice. It lands. It doesn't diminish the spiritual reality. It actually lands in the body. Thank you.
Absolutely. I love that. I really do. I love that. I mean, the experience is so, I say, if you learn to experience everything, don't do anything but just be. We're human beings. Just be. Everything, let your body do nothing but experience whatever it's experiencing in the moment. So you take your brain out of it, take your whole intellect out of it. Because usually wants to think one thing and has an objective and has a road that it needs to go down, has tactics and strategies. Forget that. Just whatever pops up in your mind, let it be there. Whatever pops up in your head, let it be there. Whatever fear is there, let fear hang out. It's okay. You just disagree with the fear. You did another thing. I say you're wrong. But if you want to hang out all you want, jabber all you want, say whatever you want. It's okay. I'm not gonna get angry at you because then I'm not hanging out with anger. So anger, fear, oh, you guys hang out if you like. I just disagree with you. So cool. And then you hang out, relax. Nothing can get you. You can experience anything. And you don't have to do anything. You go from place to place to place to place, and you be moved by the Spirit. And then the Spirit's really leading the way, and you're just following. Like sheep. It's like when I want to slow down my voice, I have to just focus on my voice, not what I'm thinking. And I'm assuming that what's going to come out of my mouth is what I'm thinking, and it'll be understandable and be stuff that I want to say. Well, I get up and I walk wherever I want to go. I'm assuming I'm going to get to where I want to be. I get up in the morning. First thing I'll say is, Lord, I have no idea where I am. I have a small idea of where I might be. I have an idea of who I might be. A small idea of where I might be. And I have a small idea of who I'm hanging out with. The rest of it, you're in charge of, the rest of it today. I'm off the hook now. Because all I know is where I am, who I'm hanging out with. And I really know very little about those three things. I know the very basics of the who, what, and where. And that's it. Who I am, where I am, and what I'm doing here. That's about it. And I know so little on each one of those things. And this is who I am. Who am I? Do I really know? No, not really. Where am I? Well, I mean, like, Pete Holmes said, you think you're in America? Pan out. Zoom out. You're in a space rock. I don't know where I am, really. I'm in a dream. I'm in a cosmic bed somewhere. Sleeping. Oh, comfy. Cozy. Hanging out in some divine bedroom. Chilling. It's all pretend. What am I doing? I got up and my function is to be a source of pleasure and source of peace. Okay. How do I do it? Well, I read this. I follow Jesus. I follow the Spirit. Jesus? He's still alive? Sure. I mean, if he can do that, anything's possible. If he can do that, if he can be death, well, then maybe Moses is part of the Red Sea, which is also pretty badass if he did. Maybe all the people that did miracles did them. What they called miracles, maybe. Maybe for them to change their minds, and the expectation of miracles was just very, very high. Who the heck knows? Somehow, some way, Jesus found a way, perhaps. Why not? He didn't necessarily start a religion. I don't remember him ever saying, please worship me. He definitely doesn't say it here in the course. We're all blessed. We're all blessed just equal to, as he is. God doesn't play favorites. Everyone gets everything. We're equal to Jesus. And again, what did he do? He somehow, some way, made a way to enter into our stories and say, hey, I'm here for you. I got your back. That's pretty bad. That's great. That's kind of bad. Hey, he did it. I mean, however you want to slice it. You want to say it's baloney? Fine. It's baloney, but it's real. Millions of people follow this guy. Well, there's over a billion, probably. For what reason? We follow the real one. They say they follow the real one. Every year is based on him, BC and AD. I mean, who knew that was actually a religious holiday? And if you read the Bible, if you read the Gospels, I don't know how happy he'd be about this. I don't think he was too unhappy either, knowing him from the course. I think he just kind of write it off as silly people. All right, everyone, gents and ladies, great being here. Had a great time. My half hour just about up. Lesson 40. Blessed. We're all blessed. I'm blessed. I'm happy. Content. I'm in favor. I'm giving a great life. My new objective in life is to beat the odds. Easy. I had Jesus by my back. I have a spirit with me. Within reality is faith, is love. I'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, peace.
Thank you so much, Rev Wayne Stills. Wonderful lesson. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.